Hey friends, Krista here with Little Roots Ranch, and today I want to talk to you. Oh, thank you, boys. Oh, thank you, late bloomers. I wanted to talk to you today about why you should grow raspberries and how big exactly do they get. So I am in front of one of my raspberry patches. There's one over there as well. And if you remember last year, so I put these, let me back, thank you. Let me back up. So see these raised beds here. All of them have raspberries in them. They are 4 foot by 24 foot. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember how many raspberries I put in each bed. I think it was either 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. I don't remember. But either way, they came to me as single stem, bare root. I ordered from Norse, N-O-U-R-S-E, I think it's spelled. That's where I get all of my berries, by the way. But I ordered from Norse, and so it was between 9 to 12. I think it was like between 9 and 11, but just bare sticks, right? Good root system, but bare sticks. And if you look at any videos from last year, especially early on, you can see they were just sticks. And we are a little over, and that was 2024, this is 2025. So just over a year. And I knew that raspberries, thank you boys. I knew that raspberries got spread a lot, but I did not realize how much. So I want to show you in case you're wanting to grow raspberries or whatnot. So one thing that I did do well, which apparently they're still spreading heavy, but I have them in raised beds, so they're not sneaking out into my grass path. I'm doing okay. So these are, so anyways, so one thing to note is that you see these lower green ones, these are actually potatoes. And you see these lower things here, that's actually oregano. But if you come back here a little bit, these are all the raspberries. They're taller than me. The raised beds are 2.5 feet tall. But if you look, so I do have a cottonwood, so I've got cotton debris everywhere. But if you look, it's what, June 14th today, I think? I've been on vacation. I just got back from a week-long vacation in Leavenworth. It was wonderful. Anyways, but you see all of these ripe raspberries that I'm getting? These particular type are himbo top. And they're the first time I have grown this variety. In the past, I've grown heritage, and then I also have a raised bed of mixed ones. Oh, they're amazing. They're amazing. Nice firm texture and all that stuff. But anyways, I will be selling starts in the farm stand next spring. But y'all, look how thick. Like, you can't even see through here. And I think you can tell, but I have the trellis. I'll show you my trellis set up here. It could be more professional. I'm going to be honest with you. But so this is my trellis system. So here I've got, I think this is maybe 3 feet, 2.5 feet, something like that. And it has little wires going off. And then I've got this bottom one here, I think you can see. And then same thing with the wires. And so what I did have to do was I pulled all of the starts, believe it or not, pulled all the starts from both sides. But this bed, a year and a half ago, effectively empty. I only share that because if you're thinking about thank you. If they missed me, I was gone all week, but I did drive back in the middle of the week to see them. I know, whatever. But I want you to know that if you've been on the fence about getting raspberries, you should absolutely get raspberries. And depending on what type that you are getting, you can get one big crop or 2 crops. These ones will give me 2. I will have a spring crop and I will have a fall crop. And so it's mid-June. And as you can see, look, there's a whole bunch that are coming on. These cotton things drive me crazy. But you can also see all this fruit that's coming on, and especially down here is coming on sooner. I need to get these picked. Again, I was away for a week, but it's so many raspberries. So, and these are carrots that are going to seed, but I keep because they help with the beneficial insects. So I could probably find some ladybug. Oh, they haven't opened yet, so I don't see any of the ladybugs on them yet. But this is, I always plant some either carrots or parsnips and let them go to seed the second year. And it really helps with the bugs. But coming over here, and you can kind of see, like, this is so much. So here's the bed from the other angle. And same thing with these ones. But look at that. That's so many raspberries. So many. So if you've been on the fence about getting raspberries, honestly, absolutely get them. I cannot recommend them enough. But also knowing how they spread. I knew that raspberries can grow to be crazy like this, but I didn't realize at this exact level. And so I think having a raised bed is super, super important, or having a way to reduce the spread, because literally all of this, 1 year. It's 1 year and a few months, but effectively 1 year. And that's crazy to me. I have another bed at the front. This is the mixed ones. I got these as starts from a friend, actually a couple friends. Sorry, from a couple friends. And sorry, they're out of control too. And I'm learning a lot about trellising and how important it is. Earlier, I didn't realize they would get so big so fast. So I'm a little bit drowning in raspberries, which isn't the world's worst problem, but just look how many raspberries they put up. So anyways, if you're gonna do raspberries, you definitely want to think of a way like where you can control them. You 1,000,000% need trellis. 1,000,000%. If I were to re-trellis my raspberries, I think I would do 3 wires. And everyone always talks about using a 2-wire system, which was, you saw the 2 pieces of wood going across. I really do think I'd do 3, just because, you know, like until they get bigger. Like the very first year it was, so this bed they were more developed, but I didn't have trellis and it was horrible. I will tell you right now, do not forego trellis. I did that because the plants look small. They really do blow up out of nowhere and get so big. And then when they get all that fruit, all these canes that stand up by themselves just come over. And then you can't even harvest because there's still a few of them that are doing that. And that's with the trellising. But it's so incredibly important. But yeah, I am so excited to have more raspberries than I can even think of. I'd love your best raspberry recipes. I'm obviously going to try a jam because I love jam. I've never made raspberry jam, so I don't know if I take out the seeds or not, or if it's okay, or, you know, so drop that below, or any other suggestions for raspberries. I will obviously be selling raspberries at the farm stand that is opening, I think tomorrow, but Monday for sure, which is really exciting. And yeah, but I just wanted to show you, for those of you who've been following, you know what it looked like with the little sticks. And then now it's, thank you boys, it's Raspberrytopia. And honestly, it's a really good problem to have. But if you are growing raspberries, please, 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 please get your trellis up. Trust me, I learned that the hard way. And it's no fun, I promise. You end up losing out on a lot of fruit. And also keep in mind, they will grow very rapidly. Like, you don't need to buy a whole bunch. Just wait it out. Kind of like strawberries or whatever, but they will spread by the roots. You'll have so many, I promise. But anyways, wanted to show you my raspberries and show you exactly how fast they grow, because even I was shocked. But thank you for watching and see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.